Chad. Tuesday. Morning, guys. Keegs, good morning, man.
Morning.
Tuesday, 10th of October, and markets back in motion, and not much going on today. So just quickly check here. Yeah, we literally only have Christine Lagarde up at 2, and then the obvious thing is headline risk with what's going on in the Middle East. So just make sure you are ready for some volatility, and maybe even today just make a mental note, stop losses to break even very quickly, as headlines can drop and the market can react. And yeah, something interesting here, 1.4 trillion, if you guys were wondering how much intervention happened. It was about a 1.4 trillion Japanese yuan drop. Yuan. But it is Tuesday, guys. I am expecting a big day today, and you guys know already why I expect a big day. Look at how flat the daily candles closed in terms of opening and closing range. So big day. Also, weirdly enough, go back to yesterday's stream, the first part of the stream, where I mentioned DXY was trading up here somewhere, and I said we can still come down to flip bearish, and that is what we did. Not that I've got a magic ball, just we had no bottom wick. I told you guys that as the news gets digested, that the market will then adapt, and maybe it's not as bad as they thought it was. Obviously, coming out from a weekend into a Monday morning, seeing all of the headlines coming out, there's obviously going to be some panic selling and buying going on. So nonetheless, we are bearish on the week. Just jumping down to the weekly time frame. Just want to do audio check. Mo, audio good? Let's just check the audio. Paco, winners and hustlers, good morning. Neil, Leon, Dustin, Mutadi, Hussein, hope you're well. Alson, Antonio, the guy that won the money at the previous NFP. Alson, good to see you here. Weirdly enough, I still told the guys, since you won that money, we haven't seen you again. Everything good. Edgar, beautiful. Alson, Antonio, just confirm, tell the people that you got your funds. A lot of these giveaways you never get the funds, but Alson got his money still that evening. But nonetheless, guys, DXY weekly time frame, let's quickly look at where we are. So weekly time frame, I am bearish. Remember, I said this is a potential swing high formation, and I think as soon as we start flipping bearish on this weekly candle and we start re-breaking the lows, we can see price coming deeper, as the dollar index has been on a multi-week rally. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 straight weeks of advance, and I am thinking this week we could have a follow-up bearish candle. So I'm going bearish on the week. Daily time frame, where are we trading on the daily? Remember yesterday I was bearish on the daily due to the fact that Friday's candle closed slightly below these flat bodied areas right there, and this morning already taking out yesterday's low, but now already flipping bullish again. But I'm still bearish unless we start breaking structure on the lower time frames to the upside. I'm going with a bearish bias on the day, and looking at it on a 5-minute time frame, you can already see we are trading quite significantly above the Asia highs. Asia highs cleared, not really retested. Overnight we had this gap down, gap already filled, and I almost want to say our area of contention today is going to be this daily pivot level. Excuse me guys, daily pivot level, and if we start rejecting there, next stop is going to be Asia highs, but it is currently looking relatively bullish, so we'll just need to monitor that into London open. And then US30, let's quickly jump down to a weekly time frame. US30, I am bearish on the week for us to come and refill this wick and to then close bullish. So weirdly enough, bearish on the week. Daily time frame, I am bullish, but look at this guys, bullish, but we closed right at this previous area of support, now potentially resistance. Just keep that in mind. So bullish on the day, bearish on the week. And then on a 5-minute time frame, where are we trading? Currently trading below the Asia lows, trading quite a bit above the daily pivot level. Daily pivot all the way down here. So yesterday, also go back on the streams, we mentioned that we were purely looking for buys for that gap fill. Remember, we had that open gap right here. So after the gap fill, a massive liquidation to the upside. So I think a lot of guys trying to sell this gap close, I think got absolutely clapped. And for me today, I almost want to say daily pivot level, if we get that deep, that will be a potential buying area. If not, Asia lows area to monitor, but we've got quite a bit of imbalance here to the left hand side that we will need to monitor. But I'm bullish on the day. Nasdaq weekly time frame, let's quickly jump down to the weekly. Remember, I said I was bullish on the week due to the fact that we've had 2 consecutive bullish weekly closes. We also closed bullish back above this previous retest area. This for me is a valid weekly swing low. So yesterday as well mentioned, I'm bullish on the week. First weekly target is most probably going to be this area right here, 15,178, and then after that we can go to 15,450. And dropping down to the daily time frame, let's quickly look at where we are on the daily. So daily still bullish. Yeah, we can now refine that zone. Weekly R1 15,205. Are we going to reach for that and find some resistance there, or are we going to start moving lower? I'm bullish on the day. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely bullish on the day, trading quite far above the daily pivot. I would love for price to come back to the daily pivot and we can get some buys there, but we'll monitor how we go into the session. Asia lows, very important. If we're going to hold this, then we can look for Asia highs to be taken. But again, very careful today. A lot of headline risks going into the day. And USDJPY quickly jumping down to a weekly time frame. Remember, I mentioned I am still bullish even though we had this candle right here. No top wick on this weekly candle. Again, as mentioned, we can get a weekly retest of this level. I'm not convinced that we are done with the buying pressure. Again, as mentioned, the yen weakness is due to monetary policy. So Bank of Japan still maintaining a very loose monetary policy stance. Interest rates still at decade lows. They did not adapt like all of the other central banks. Remember, all of the other central banks, as soon as inflation started ramping up, everyone started tightening. The ECB was one of the latecomers to the party, only starting to hike at a later stage, but the Fed was ahead of of the pack. Then obviously Bank of England, even our own banks, the South African Reserve Bank. BOJ, unfortunately, no tightening of monetary policy, so nothing really changing in terms of yen weakness. So I am still bullish on USDJPY. Daily time frame, however, I am leaning bearish, but again, you can't really lean bearish because look at this on a daily time frame, closed bearish right at this previous support area and no top wick on yesterday's candle. So we are technically stuck in this range, if I'm very honest with you. So even though I'm showing my daily bias as bearish, it's just purely due to the fact that yesterday's candle closed bearish. And can we get some follow through to create the weekly bottom wick? Lower time frames, however, tell a completely different story. Accumulation distribution is starting to flip bullish. We've already now tested Asia highs. We are trading at the daily pivot, and then above here we've got our weekly pivot. So very interesting price action. I don't know what happened here this morning, but there was a massive spike. Well, not massive, how much is this? 40 pips. There was a spike up, there was a spike down, and we are now literally back at the daily pivot. So Asia highs, daily pivot right here. I'm thinking of potential buys unless we start failing the daily pivot level and we start getting below the Asia highs. Pound yen, let's quickly just look at the weekly on pound yen. As mentioned, I am bullish on the week due to the fact that we took the liquidity here on the weekly time frame, holding that level of support right there, and now can we push bullish to come and retest this breakout level right here on the weekly time frame. That is what I'm looking at on the weekly. So bullish on the week. Daily time frame, where are we on the day? So I am bearish on the day due to the fact that we failed to enter that range right there. Remember, yesterday we were neutral due to the fact that we closed bullish here, but we failed to close above this previous support area, so still maintaining resistance. And what's happened now is we are back inside of this range right here. No top wick on yesterday's candle. Very likely you can even see this doing something like this, pushing up 100 pips, create a top wick for yesterday's daily candle, and then flip bearish. So just be very careful today in terms of the yen pairs. And I am going with a bearish bias on the day. What's the 5 minutes showing me? Let's quickly look at that. 5 minutes showing me something completely different in terms of the accumulation distribution, starting to push bullish. So are we going to go for that top wick from yesterday that was not formed? 182, very easy session this morning. Daily pivot 181.91. So any closures that hold above Asia highs, hold above the round number, that is where we will be executing from. And 182, let me actually just set my alerts so we can get ready for that Asia high. Very simple, nothing complicated about this trade. We're just going to wait for the open. We're just going to wait for price to break through the Asia high. Going to wait for the round number to hold, and we will look at longs. Gold weekly time frame. Let's quickly look at the weekly. I am bearish on the week. Remember, I said I would love for this weekly candle to push up to then break last week's low and then close bullish. And this for me is not a valid swing low. I am still bearish on this. Even if you look left with me, you will see that this was a previous area of contention. I want to see us dip into it one more time, 1810, and then see if we can find some bullish reaction of that. So weekly bearish, daily time frame, however, after yesterday, definitely bullish. Just look at this, looking left, this was a previous area of resistance. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me just zoom in. So reaction there, reaction there, reaction there. Let's go to the right. So 1855 for potential buy continuations. And remember what I said, we can still be bearish and gold can even push all the way up to 1888 before going lower. So bullish on the day, bearish on the week. 5-minute time frame, what's the story here on the 5-minute? Still above the daily pivot, accumulation distribution still pointing bullish. We are trading below the 200 though, so need to monitor that. So we haven't taken Asia highs, we are now trading below Asia lows. I would say 1855. I wouldn't necessarily want this to trade any deeper than this. If it is going deeper, I would say wait for 1855 to be regained, but other than that, I am still relatively bullish on gold for the day. Keeks, I don't know if you want to quickly head over to your gold analysis for the day. Let me know if you are ready. Let me just get Keeks on here, guys. Keeks, and you are live.
Okay, guys, so basically I'm going to tell you right now, we're actually at my key area. So I am bullish on gold and I'm bearish on the dollar. So for me, what I was going to say, I wanted a retracement back to this key level that we had a nice strong closure. We already are retracing and we're actually at that area now, so we hopefully can actually get a trade very soon. What I'm going to want now, guys, is literally like this. I want to see this hold this support now. So basically the little retracement similar to what happened here. We had a burst, breakthrough, withdraw, hold this support and continue up. So I'm just going to wait for this candle, probably even maybe the 1 hour to close. Hopefully we can close above this area, get a retest and then continue up. I'm going to be targeting, let me just go back to my 4 hour. I'll show you guys now. So even the R1, but obviously we are in a range. So with all the news coming out, this is up to you. You can either do something like this. Let's just go long term, yeah, quickly. Yeah, just trying to keep this short and sweet for you guys. That is literally what I will look for. And then either your first target is obviously the R2, which that can be a really, I mean, that's basically a 7% trade. Otherwise, once we break through, yeah, you can continue to go all the way to the daily key level, which I have as a target basically for the week is 1889. But that is very simple, guys. This is what I'm looking for now. So right now I'm going to wait for this to hold the support. Obviously London is going to be opening now very soon, so that is why I will want a 1 hour to close above here. Wait for that 15-minute shuffle and then see if I can get my entry. But for the day, this is literally my bread and butter, guys. So we're just going to wait on the higher time frames. Keep in mind on gold, that's the thing, gold loves its higher time frame. So we want the support to be showed on the higher time frame. Then we will go down to a 15 and we'll wait to get our entry over here, guys. But literally that's it over here. So you can see how this area is played out as an importance before. So literally I'll keep you guys up to date as we are at the area right now. But yeah, that is what I'm looking at for today.
Shot K Rizzle with the sizzle. Guys, going to GBPUSD on the weekly time frame again, as mentioned. This for me valid potential swing low formation right there. Took out the previous weekly low, closed bullish. We've got some range all the way up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I'm bullish on the week. Daily time frame, what's the daily showing me? Daily closing, what is that? Is that bullish? That's bearish, but still closing above this area. And you guys know already that if we close on the open, where the open and the close is relatively tight like that, you're gonna get some massive moves today. That's not me saying it alone. That is something that I read in one of Larry Williams's books. I went back to go and back test it and it works. Usually when you get something like that the next day, massive volume, similar to what we had here. Go back to Friday's stream on the 29th, you would have heard me say as well, expecting a big volume day. So already taking yesterday's high, it's starting to move down now. I am bullish on the day. dropping down to the 5-minute time frame, what do we see right here? So we can see that the 80 is starting to shift bearish, so that's going against our higher time frame bias. This is showing bearish momentum for me, and we are trading back at the daily pivot, also very close to the round numbers. So already retesting Asia lows, already trading lower, so very interesting for me. Currently it's looking bearish on the lower time frames. I'll be monitoring 1222, this daily pivot level, and we'll see what we get a little bit later on as soon as the market opens. Maybe we get a shift down all the way to 1200. That was the key level I mentioned yesterday. And if you were paying attention, I mentioned that any closures above this 1200, go watch the stream, we will be looking for longs. And yeah guys, nothing that's lining up. If we test this daily pivot level, I'm not necessarily going to execute. I'll wait for price to get back inside of the Asia range, and if we are back inside of the Asia range, I'll start looking for buys from there. Otherwise, potential sells below the daily pivot. But again, very tricky session with everything that's going on. USD ZAR quickly on the weekly time frame. I am bullish on the week, closing above this breakout area. Remember last week I mentioned that we are stuck in this weekly range. Are we going to get some type of pullback back to retest that range and then go and retest this flat body resistance area all the way up at 1968? Bullish on the week. Daily time frame, what do we have on the daily time frame? Closing bullish right at the support area right here, so I'm still technically bullish, already taking yesterday's low. Can we flip bullish to go and fill that wick? 1944 the target. 5-minute time frame, what do we have on the 5? Still trading within the Asia range, still trading above the weekly pivot. And I almost want to say that I'll only look for buys once we clear Asia highs. I'm not going to buy it inside of the Asia range. Accumulation distribution starting now to flip bullish again. So Asia highs, let's monitor that for potential buys. And then Euro USD, I see a lot of comments there. Look at Euro USD, let's look at it for you guys. Weekly time frame, I'm still bullish. Also yesterday I mentioned that we can push all the way, even say a few pips away from last week's low and still flip bullish. No weekly top wick. That's already telling me something, that even if we just create a top wick at one or other stage during the week, it is going to create a top wick for us. Daily time frame, however, I am bearish. Why am I bearish? We did not hold this breakout zone, so we're coming back inside of the range, so we can likely come and test last week's low, these flat body support areas. And on a 5-minute time frame, what do we have? Currently trading below Asia lows. We've got the half round number there. Asia lows already retested, rejected. Now at the daily pivot, accumulation distribution clearly showing me we want to go bearish. So unless we start trading above the 200 on the 80, I cannot be looking for buys. So daily pivot level, and then we've got our weekly pivot level down here. Only tricky thing is with the daily pivot being so close to the half round number, only about 7-8 pips. I would say be very careful if you are looking for shorts from the daily pivot. Half round number, obviously your first roadblock for downside movement, so be very careful in terms of the shorts. Your ideal shorts would be from Asia lows, but again, if it starts breaking inside of the Asia lows and this starts flipping bullish again, those potential buys are going to come into play. And last one, German 30 weekly time frame, I'm bearish on the week. Only thing is we've got no top wick, so at one or other stage we're going to create a top wick, and whether we then flip bearish again, I don't know, but I'm bearish on the week. Daily time frame as well, I'm bearish due to the fact that we closed bearish back inside of this range. We failed to hold that level. So look at that daily candle trying to create a top wick for yesterday's daily candle, and no bottom wick on this daily. So are we going to fill yesterday's wick to the downside? I don't know. Potentially I'm bearish in the day. 5-minute time frame. What do we have? AD is still relatively bullish. We are trading at the weekly pivot. Quite a massive Asia range pushing bullish overnight. So I would say weekly pivot, key level for the session, and whatever we do here, that's going to determine the direction for the rest of the session. 8 minutes still to open. Let's quickly look at what Asia did. Nikkei closing up 2.43% overnight. Massive. Could be due to a lot of the bond buying freeing up some liquidity in the market, and then the Hang Seng closing only 0.68%. Massive gap to the upside. And then literally if you take it from, that was Monday's close, so up almost 1.8%, but now only up 0.68% on the day. So are we going to see some bullish order flow coming through from Asia? So very likely you guys are going to see the JSE gapping up. So definitely some bullish order flow coming through from Asia. Guys, that's a rapid fire analysis. Carl, good morning. Connor, AB, Keegs, anything else that you were looking at so we can throw over to you?
Yeah, guys, so I am looking at GJ still. I'm just doing a quick analysis here. Just setting my Asia highs. Okay, so I am looking at GJ at the moment. This was literally my trade yesterday. I was waiting for it the whole day and it never came. Obviously I wanted the retest of my daily key level, but I never got that. We came close but never hit it, so I was out the whole time. But now we are coming basically back up to where our open was yesterday. So if we can start holding Asia highs again as well, I'll look to enter this and basically aim for that gap fill. So that's probably this and gold are my two trades I'm looking at for today. And on that note, as you guys can see, gold is also still holding that. But like I said, we want to wait, knowing that London session is about to open. Just be patient. But as you can see, this is what we want to be seeing.
Shot kicks. Alright guys, how's everyone feeling? Everyone ready for the day? Neil, we do still need to close the gap. Gold also still has a gap. On that, Vault Funder is live. Some of you guys have been asking me what prop firm I'm trading with. So Vault Funder, check it out. I'm going to drop the link in the description for some of you guys that have. The link is actually in the description of this video. Check it out. Vault Funder. I went for the $1 million account myself and Keegan. So actually want to go through yesterday's trades as well. So account currently sitting up at 0.8%. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me just maybe pull this a little bit left. Took a little bit of a knock on NASDAQ yesterday. I was basically scaling in on buys here. Took a knock on it, then later on shared in the group. Let me just show you. This is when FOMO gets the better of you. So yesterday, no structure that I was trading from, being an absolute fucking idiot. This was Asia highs. So yesterday, as soon as this candle started breaking up, I started buying, and as it started pulling back, I scaled into it, got clapped here. And then later the evening, the daily pivot was right here. And as soon as we broke structure here, let me just show you guys. As soon as we broke structure right here, I was in this to win it, in it to win it. And again, I have to mention something: when you don't listen to yourself. So there, 32, I had about a 32 pip stop. and I only got about, what was it, almost 2% on the trade, but the gap was still open. That was my idea. I just want to quickly show you when you are a little retarded like me. When I went in the group stating clearly that if you go here to trade setups, I don't know who this guy is, 2G's trading. I think he's a fucking idiot, but anyway, this guy is saying going break even on the trade, trading at Asia high round number, so either she runs or rejects. And then this guy said right here, this is me guys, I'm referring to myself here being a cunt, still in guys, either the gap fill or a break even trade, no in betweens. And what do you see here? Getting scared after taking a knock, taking the 1.9% right there. Literally, this just shows you the mindset of the retail market. I was retail yesterday, closing out those buys, and that was literally the last 5-minute down candle. And after that, she pumped. She literally waited for me to close. So it helps if you listen, but I didn't listen, so I'm just saying that. Ready got my funded account this morning. Beautiful, Mondre. Nice to be back today. Gus 707. Know that feeling. Yeah, dude, I literally told Keegan that's the cuckest feeling you can get. You're in a good trade, you are risk free, you tell yourself I am waiting for that gap to fill, and you close out early, but that is part of the game guys. So I just thought I'd share that with you. It happens. It happens. Also, Discord link in the description. Feel free to join that, and feel free to check out Vault Funder. Description is in the link is in the description of this video, and yeah, let's see where she goes. And then officially next week, Keegan, the man, the myth, the legend, officially starting the NYSE streams due to popular demand. Do you guys know when card payments coming through this week? You will be the first to know, Ruben. We had a meeting yesterday with them, and card payments, Scroll, PayPal, all of that should be going live this week. So, and then Keegan, the man, is going live from Monday, so get ready for that. NYSE, he'll be flying.
Bring the heat for you guys.
He'll be leading those streams. I'm still keeping my baby, the London streams. NYSE streams will become Keegan's baby, and he will be leading that. So something to look forward for all the NYSE guys. I'll maybe join some of them, but for the most part, I'll just be a guest. But it is Keegan that will be leading that. A lot of you guys have been asking for Keegan. We want Keegan. Guys are hurting my feelings. I'm kidding.
Okay guys, your gold is really starting to hold its own now, so yeah, we're just gonna keep an eye on that one.
Right guys, markets are open and in motion. Nick, are you in the chat? Let me know what you're doing on pound. I want to know what Nick is doing. Pound yen currently looking the best for me, so as soon as we start clearing this to the upside, I will be waiting for some type of retest Asia high round number, and we still have that open gap. Maybe we've got the balls to hold it out this morning. 182.73 gap fill. Keeks, you're also looking at pound yen, eh? Or was it?
No, pound yen. I'm loving what I'm seeing, so I'm actually literally working out my lot sizes now so long.
But guys, thank you so much for joining, and already sitting at 19 likes. I really appreciate it. If we can bump up those likes, you will definitely get a trade from me today. 100% I will be taking some trades live. Again, this is not an analysis channel. We don't just do analysis, we execute trades live when there's an opportunity. But a lot of guys just do analysis, take trades without anyone knowing. We give you exactly what we are doing. And if you weren't on the stream, disclaimer was already played, and these streams are purely for educational and entertainment purposes. This should not be seen as financial advice. Please seek advice from your financial advisor before making any financial decision. You will 100% lose money if you follow what we do here. But with that being said, guys, markets are open and in motion, and may the volume be with you, and may all of you reach your weekly targets. I can already see some of you in the chat already in trades. Let me know who's already in trades. If you guys were wondering why you're failing these challenges with the prop firms, it's because you are already in trades. I'm waiting on that gold trade. Nice. Break of structure, I will consider sells. But again, as mentioned, the cleaner one for me this morning is pound yen. buys above this half round number, we still have that open gap as our advantage point. So price is wanting to go to that level, so could be a very nice trade. We will just need to monitor this level. I'm just waiting for the 15-minute shuffle. As soon as that 15-minute shuffle has come and gone after the open, we are going to start looking at executing from this level. So I'm pretty locked in on pound yen this morning. Pound yen, let's get the chart ready. Popping a 4 lot on this as soon as we get our breaks of structure. So you guys will see me take the trade live here. No gatekeeping, no after the fact, oh I took a buy here or that. You will literally see me call the trade, manage the trade, and would be lovely if we can retest the daily pivot and then start breaking above. Ready, got my funded account this morning. Almost good morning, Lilo RGV, haven't seen you here. Jock Hartman, morning, let's go. Jock, haven't seen you here as well, man. Welcome to all of the new viewers. Yesterday hitting our peak view account, and maybe today again. GBPUSD was a buy. Yeah. You might come back to round number and push from there like yesterday. Very likely, Neil. Very likely, but not the cleanest for me. I'm literally locked into GJ. Keeks, what was our view account yesterday at the peak?
78. 78, yeah.
Currently at 69. Are we gonna get to 100 today?
Our lucky number.
69. I'm just putting it out there into the universe that we will be hitting 100 viewers today. We don't have a lot of data yet to analyze. It has just been a very...
manifest it, Chris.
No, it's manifested already. We're putting it out there to the universe. 100 viewers
just
today.
Like I manifested, I'm going to be a billionaire tomorrow.
Oh, okay, no, not...
Oh, that was maybe a bit out of reach.
Great number, 78. Hussein, 78, correct. Are we gonna hit 100 today? Or we gonna get to that lucky 100? Only 30 more. Let's maybe share this stream. I've shared it on this group right here, so I know the guys that have this group. Where is it? FX War Room. So guys, check that out as well. It is a free group, and there's quite a bit going on there. So I know the guys that started this group, so I've been starting to share it there as well. Quite a lot going on there. Actually need to get some of the guys on from FX War Room, and I'm gonna chat to the lads there and maybe get the owner of the channel on as well. they have also been trading for quite a number of years. Chris and Keeks, don't forget us when you're at the top and still breaking ceilings. Never. Never, never. Good morning, everyone. The opening bell has rang. Let's trade. Remix workout. That is what we will be doing. But yeah, I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys joining us every day. NYSE streams starting next week, Monday. Trades, but it is just you are mixing a lot of the bad with the good, and that is where the skill set comes in between knowing what is a good setup and what is a bad setup. And once
Chris is preaching the gospel here this morning. Chris, so on that note, so why did you close NAS when that was a good setup?
I told you I'm a cunt. That is why I closed it, because I'm still human. As much as I preach and as much as I try and teach, I am still a human being. I still have the same emotions that all of you have. I just maybe have I'm just maybe a little bit better in controlling it, but yeah, I still catch on nonsense. I still get FOMO. I still a lot of times overmanage a trade or undermanage it. There's I'm not perfect. If I was perfect in my trading, I would most probably be in the Bahamas sipping on something cold right now. But I'm here with you guys, and it is a privilege to be here with you guys.
I rate we have to do that.
Trade from the Bahamas.
After we've passed our funded accounts. In December time, we'll do a stream just one day, like we'll call it the holiday stream, or
from the beach,
the Christmas special, and we'll stream on the beach for you guys. Sipping on some cocktails.
Yeah, sorry if there was females and I used that word. I know we've got, oh, there's Yolandi. Yolandi, I just want to apologize for that. My apologies. But you guys get it raw. uncut, unedited. As I am a human being in trading, I am also a human being with faults. And yeah, I'm not perfect. So do not ever try and portray me as being perfect. I'm not. We all have our flaws, we all have our shortcomings. Good morning, gents. Hussein, amen, brother. We hear that 101 likely. As the Bible says, call those things that be not as though they are. So 101. Just want to show you guys currently what we are working with on the views. We've got this very impulsive move up. We have yet to start with the correction. No liquidity as of yet. This is just a lot of panic buying going on, a lot of FOMO in the, oh damn, little liquidity drop there, BOJ intervention coming in. So that move will most likely get faded, and as soon as we start fading that move, we can go into some type of consolidation here at the 69 level. And once we start consolidating around 69, we can start getting that breakout to 100. Chris can sit on top of his car, A-frame, taking trades. Saying if I want to write the car off, I'll be doing that. Guys, I'm loving what I'm seeing here. We are creating resistance here. We are creating a lot of liquidity here. So what this potentially can do is suck in a lot of retail sellers. I don't want that. No. Close bearish. We want you to close bearish. If this candle can close bearish, the next candle can pop up, break out of that zone. We will be executing. So I'm just letting you guys know. I don't want it to close like that. I want a bearish candle. Love it, Chris. Serving God doesn't mean you're not human. 100% Keenan. I was saved the first time. I think I was 10, hearing the gospel, giving my life to Christ, but that does not mean I'm perfect. I've strayed a lot of times, and I always say Christianity is a crutch, because you cannot do this thing called life on your own. A lot of things don't make sense unless you've got some sort of spiritual mindset that everything is not just for the now, but that there is a bigger purpose to everything. But let's not get religious on the stream, because you will offend people, and I don't mind offending people, but ultimately it is about your own journey. All right, guys, closing above this area, and yeah, very, very interesting. And what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna miss it? I don't know. I'm happy to wait for a retest of the round number. I'm not gonna FOMO into this. I am looking for buyers, please note. I'm not looking to sell this. I'm just patiently gonna wait for some type of retest on that round number. 75, there we go. 75 incoming. Next up 80, and then a round number on 100. Nick, we were waiting for you, my brother in Christ. Nick, give us the lowdown. What are you doing? I'm looking to buy pound yen. I'm just waiting for a retest of the round number. I could miss this. There's the break of structure, but I'm also willing to potentially wait for a retest. But again, we've got that open gap. You guys saw what happened to an open gap yesterday. Look at that open gap getting filled yesterday on NASDAQ. Nick, you're right, we missed it. I don't think so. I think we get a retest of the round number. I hope I didn't miss it. Any Cape Town peeps here thinking of meeting up weekly at a coffee shop, etc. to trade? Keenan, that's how every good Ponzi started, so I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They're gonna plan the next pyramid scheme.
Every good pyramid scheme started at a coffee shop with guys wanting to start a copy trade and a PAM, and that escalated. I'm kidding. Keenan, I think there's a lot of Cape Town guys. If I look at our analytics, I think 50% of our stream is from Cape Town. I don't know what is in the water in Cape Town, but all of the traders are there and most of the scammers are there as well. So don't know if it's a thing with the weather there, but there are a lot of Cape Town traders. I'm potentially traveling to Cape Town next week, guys, so potential meetup in Cape Town. Let's talk. Potential meetup in Cape Town for all the Cape Town guys. Let's plan the next scam for the FX industries. Josie scammers are worse. Dude, any scammer is a cunt. Sorry, Yolandi. Sorry, how many ladies do we have here?
Oh, Chris, you're gonna get timed out here, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna
get put in the naughty corner.
Sorry, how many ladies? I know we've got Yolandi. Any other ladies in the chat? I just want to apologize to you personally. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget, giveaway happening this Thursday. Candy, sorry. Candy Cane. I like that. Apologies. Sorry, it is. James, just to confirm, the daily pivot is pulled on the 5, correct? 5 minute, and the weekly is pulled on the 4 hour. Guys, Cape Town meetup next week, and this Thursday, if you haven't yet signed up for the giveaway, we are flying one of you guys down to Port Elizabeth to join us here in the office for a day. Check out my Instagram. I'm actually gonna share that in the chat as well. Let me just grab that quickly. The giveaway happening this Thursday. Let me just mute this. That is muted. But we'll do quite a few meetups as soon as the community grows. All right, guys, break above. I love this. Just waiting for a pullback. If you've got FOMO, that's fine. I've got zero FOMO. I'm gonna wait for the pullback. Looking for buys in GBP, just lower. Pound looking like it will break up, but I don't trade it. All right. Nick, but you're gonna trade it with us this morning. Keeks, you're not in pound yet, eh? I think you are already in. Talk to me.
No. I actually was going to enter, but I was still running a trade from this morning, so I actually just closed out that trade. Guys, again, I didn't share it because I took it before the stream. Chris is my witness. I was in it before the stream. But yeah, I just closed that out. I don't like running 2 different trades at the same time. Especially GJ's there. Like, I can just be patient, close the other one out, and now I will look to enter GJ. GU is actually also quite promising.
Yeah, as soon as this pivot holds and we get back inside of the Asia range, I'll be even PTA.
Okay, guys, and for gold, I am starting to really like what I'm seeing. It is starting to hold up nicely. So what I'm going to wait for now is for 4 more minutes. If our 30-minute can close above don't know if you guys are on my screen or not.
Oh wait, let me quickly get your screen, Kicks. Apologies guys.
No, I was just saying because I was on the Streamlabs thing, so I don't know if they were just looking at me.
Right guys, and Keegan is... Wait, Keegan is not live. 3, 2, 1. Keegan, you are live.
Perfect. There we go, guys. So as you can see, we are starting to hold this level as our support now, which is exactly what we wanted to see. So now, literally, I'll wait for this 30-minute to close because that's our next round number. That is literally, guys, this is perfect. This is what I want to see. So I will literally wait for a retest now after this 30-minute closes above. If I get that retest, I am in, guys. I will literally be setting a buy limit.
There you have it. Keegan, for once, not eating alone, but sharing with you guys. Guys, who was at the trading combine on Friday? Keegan calling lows, calling highs. I actually had to ask Caitlin to force him to go and touch some grass afterwards, so they've got some grass at home. She promised me that she will force him to go touch some grass after Friday, but I don't know, the man was on something Friday, calling the gold sells before NFP, then shortly after that calling buys. I don't know, something either in the pre-workout or this water that we're getting from Checkers 6060. But it was just disgusting what was happening on Friday. Who was here on Friday? Let me know. I know a lot of you guys made money in the office, taking trades live. Mike Andy, I see fair value gap below in gold 15. What do you think? I don't necessarily trade fair value gaps and all of that. I just keep it simple, but let's see. Yeah, that could be a fair value gap, definitely. That could be a fair value gap. I see what you are seeing there. But for me, I don't trade it. I just keep it very simple with horizontal levels, and yeah, it is working quite well for me. Guys, we have not missed this yet, so do not be concerned. This is the break of structure to the upside. We are gonna wait for it to pull back, then on the retest we will catch this. If we don't get a retest, that is also fine. It was not our plan to buy the breakout here, or it wasn't my plan. That was literally the 15-minute shuffle closing there, and it has got more potential to run up after it retests the round number than it just running away. So I'm just letting you guys know, please don't get FOMO now. There are a lot of setups today. I'm quickly gonna run to the bathroom. I will see you guys now, Monday to Friday, 8:30 till 11. 43 likes, 86 viewers. Can we just ask to bump up those likes? I think you will see what will happen is as soon as we get more likes on the stream, we will get this pullback on pound yen, and the BOJ won't intervene, and we will get our buys on the half round number. And I will also share some tinfoil with you guys as soon as I get back. Follow myself and Keegan on Instagram, links on the description. And then if you have not yet, Vault Funder prop firm live, first fully regulated prop firm, FSCA number here at the bottom, 5104, fintech focused, authorized FSP. Check it out, link is also in the description of this video. Get funded. I am trading the R1,000,000 funded account, currently sitting at 0.8% gain, was down 1.5% yesterday, but that is what I'm trading live here with you guys. So I will see you guys now. Gigs, I'm going to throw over to your screen while I quickly head to the bathroom and you
That is
are
perfect.
live.
Okay guys, so as you can see, as I mentioned, the 30-minute closure is exactly what we wanted. So yeah, this is definitely what I'm going to be looking at for now, guys. If we can get a retest literally there again, I am in. I'm not even going to hesitate on this one, but that is like my game plan. So in reason, guys, if we go to the 4 hour, this is what I like to see. So again, for those that know, obviously I mentioned this to you guys this morning. Now we're going to have a same repeat here, obviously because we're in our strong close, just a bit more of a drawdown, pullback. But again, Chris and I have said this to you guys before, if you go back, you back test it, it's not something to take a strategy off of, guys, but purely just something for interest sake. If you want to maybe use it as a confluency, I think we said we're looking at like a 70% chance or hit rate that your 7 o'clock 4 hour candle usually goes the opposite direction. So if we are getting our pullback now and this is holding a support, literally our next one, 11 o'clock now, should open and just go bullish. So there's just another bit of extra confluency there. Obviously the only thing that is starting maybe a little bit to worry me is the dollar index. So as you guys can see, we have actually tested the pivot though, the daily pivot, and did also reject off there a few times, but we are still above. Oh wait, that's meant to be Asia highs. Let me just fix that quickly. We are still above the Asia highs, so I'm just waiting for that to also go. So if we can hold here, close back by these daily lows, as you guys can see here on our daily. Again, same thing, close below, wanted a bit of a pullback, and then continue.
Sorry, delete that one, because you brothers in Christ will vote for the wrong people here. How do I delete that? I can't delete it. I can delete it. Let me time out myself here. I can actually pin this. Please go and vote for Caitlin, guys. I'm gonna keep saying that till she wins that competition. Go and vote. Any view on GBP New Zealand? While we wait, Mutadi, I will quickly look at GBP New Zealand for you. We're just patiently waiting for that pullback on pound yen. I hope it's not one of those days where you wait for the pullback and you don't get it. But GBP New Zealand weekly time frame, I would weekly time frame tricky. Closed below this previous support area right there, but now closed just above this area, so technically in a range. Already broke last week's low and now starting to push up, so I'll be neutral on the week. Daily time frame, however, closed below this previous support area. Look at the body of that candle closing below that level, so I would technically be bearish on the day. 5-minute time frame, what do we have on the 5? Oh, look at the 80 trading lower. The daily pivot is above the Asia range. This is for me technically nil. Neil can confirm these are our best setups, so if you reject here at the daily pivot, very good potential sell on this. Gigs, my best buddy is Didi, so I can't. She'll kill me if I don't vote for her, but may the best one win. I'm pinning that message, guys. Message pin.
I'm sorry, bro, but she's already lost.
Oh, this heat, yeah. I don't want to get involved in this fitness drama. I'm just trying to get into the gym once a week at least.
No, we're just trying to get Chris to get like a solid routine going, yeah.
Yes, guys, I'm trying. But it has been hectic with everything that's been going on. But I'll get there. Pray for Chris. Did we miss this pound yen? I don't think so. I'm just patiently waiting. 182. I will cry if we miss this. Geeks, you're not in anything now, eh?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, still waiting for GJ as well, and gold hasn't tapped me in yet.
That's positive. Oh yeah, let's quickly look at the JSE. Remember I said most probably bullish. Yeah, 1.42%. Look at that, just following the Asia flows. If you haven't been on stream as of yet, remember I talked to you guys about the Asia flows, and you can follow that. Other thing is, how many female traders do we have on stream? Because I think 1% of our viewer count is female, and we were talking to Caitlin and potentially getting some females to trade as well. Reach out to me on Discord if you are let's get Chris to gym. If you are a female trader, we want to do something with the ladies. I feel there's a big gap for ladies, and a lot of times ladies wouldn't necessarily connect as well to a gentleman teaching them. But if we can get some female mentors out there, we will help you. View Sibongisisa Sinivuyo. I'm bullish on as CV. Bullish all the way up to 15,200. As mentioned, we are still within the Asia range. We are still within the Asia range, so if you are looking for potential continuations, Asia highs 15,113, wait for some type of break of structure, wait for price to retest, and on the break of structure, I'm still monitoring this. Don't think that I'm not looking. I am constantly going through my charts. I am scanning for positions, so do not stress. remember, I've got eyes and ears everywhere. Yulani, I believe you are from Port Elizabeth, if I'm not mistaken, from the last time you mentioned. You just down the street from us, if I'm not wrong. But let's get some females into the trading industry. I may manually enter gold. Best of luck, my brother, if you are manually entering gold. I don't think it's necessarily a bad setup. 80 is still pointing bullish, now trading back above. I would say if you can get a nice clean break of structure there, then you just needed to get through the 200 5-minute EMA. So if you were wondering, guys, I'm always on the 5-minute. After I've done my top-down analysis, I do my executions on the 5, my trade management on the 5, if you were wondering. All right. UJ back at the weekly pivot. $82 viewers, new all-time high on the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have not yet, feel free to subscribe, hit that like button and hit the bell icon to get notified of any pop-up streams. Discord link in the bio as well, completely free. I'm shooting a lot of content today for you guys, so after the streams, quickly gonna set up Keegan for his stream starting next week, Monday. And I'm potentially going to Cape Town next week, so Keegan will actually be handling 2 streams a day. Keegs, maybe get some strepsils as well. Yes, but not down the street. Okay, 5 minutes away. Someone said they were quite close to the office. Limit is at 1856.10. 1856.10. Damn, all the way down here. Technically it shouldn't go back down there because then it's starting to break structure to the downside again.
GJ really took off, eh? Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. I'm gonna catch it on this round number.
It's cool. We'll still make a comeback, yeah?
That's Friday. Jay Froneman in the house.
The big man.
The week after that, I think we've got Hein van Deventer.
Yeah.
Guys, Hein didn't bring the coffees, but don't worry, you don't have to unfollow him. I don't know if Hein is
grace this time.
Yeah, but next time, Hein, we're gonna get the guys to report you. And then last week was the weirdest thing ever. I didn't even know you could pay hackers to block people on Instagram and to unblock your account. Dude, I can't believe I spent so much money getting that small RJ account back of mine, but anyway. I don't know how much the guy paid. I don't know how much he paid to take me down. $180 a day. But I don't know how much you paid to take Jay down. What do you think you paid?
Oh, do you think you paid a once-off fee, or that was also just like a daily thing?
Dude, he must have paid. I think maybe he got the hacker down to like $2,000.
Yeah.
Because I think the guy initially, what did he want to charge, Jay? 5,000 US.
Yeah.
So let's say he got the guy down to $3,000. Yeah, easily. But anyway, if you ever want to cancel somebody on Instagram, let me know. We've got a contact now. If you want to cancel somebody, or if you want to unblock your account. I honestly didn't even know shit like that existed, but oh, that was quite intense.
Yeah, but it shows you what the world's about, eh?
Yeah. But I had to laugh. Here's the thing now with Jay. Jay is not somebody that will ever look to get into beef with anyone. And when Jay saw I was taken down, and he was like, yeah, the Matrix, this and that. And then when he got taken down, his immediate thought wasn't that somebody took him down. He was like, I think RG's clamping down on the finance niche. I'm like, no, bro, you collateral damage. This is not RG clamping down on the finance niche. But anyway, we're not gonna go down that path again. Let's just keep it straightforward on the training.
Friendly, guys. You know, that was literally like a full-on meme of friendly fire.
Yes, bro, that was intense. Why did we not take the buys of the Asian lows on NAS on, was it before the market opened? Correct, Jason. All of that happened during the shuffle. This was 8:30, 8:25. You're more than welcome to have taken it, but again, as mentioned, I've got a set rule as to when I trade. I wait for the open. I do not trade the first 15 minutes, and after the first 15 minutes has come and gone, my plan wasn't to take the breakout here. My plan was to wait for the retest, and if we don't get the retest and this thing goes and closes the gap, that is also fine. But again, as mentioned yesterday, why have a plan if you're not going to follow it? Then rather just say you're trading on how you feel. Alright, we know Garth is in. Garth, may the volume be with you, my brother.
Guys, gold is at our point again.
Are you guys gonna get fair value gap today? Mods, we've got an intruder here. We've got an intruder here. Demodi, please, please go offline and go and find God and then come back. Demodi, please, my brother. After you come back from time out, and think I'm actually just gonna hide you. I don't know why I even put you in timeout. Go and find God. Once you are done with that, you can come back on the streams. How's it, guys? Keegan, your gold bars, you don't take into account the 1 hour range breakout, and I know you had daily levels, but that 5 minute faked out. I'm still waiting for retest on the 1 hour though. Retest, oh yeah, 1852. Could retest, could not. For instance, this breakout here or that gap still open. But
so
as
wait, on a 1 hour, what breakaway is he talking about?
No, if you look on my screen on the 1 hour, the breakout level is basically 185250. He's talking about that 1 hour structure that is yet to be retested. But gold.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. Ain't no worries.
Also preview an Asian eyes too. I just want to get a Bernardo quickly.
And also, just answering that question, you basically, okay guys, keep this in mind, so when you want to talk about market structure, remember you can basically do a top-down analysis, as you always say. After that, time frames are fractal, remember that, because that is what you're forgetting there. You focus on the 1 hour, but the market structure has been respected in basically every other time frame. So you're gonna adjust your analysis to run off one time frame. So that's the thing, you're locking your head in on one and forgetting about the others. So yeah, that's just my, like I said, my personal preference. I mean, I was wicked in and I am running that game profits already. So I'm happy, bro. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind. You were worried on the one time frame where all your other time frames were your confirmation.
Guys, we just want to thank our sponsor for the stream, Panado. Relief of pain and fever such as aches, toothache, cold and flu. Let me just grab these.
I mean, end of the day, like you're saying, you're worried about it being a bigger fake out. It could be. I mean, that's the thing on the markets. You have your way of your analysis, and it can go another way. So, like, that's the thing. I'm always say to people, the minute I've placed that buy limit or market execution, I'm prepared that my stop loss can be hit. That's just part of it. But at the same time, I'm prepared that I can make 6R on that trade. So that's what you just got to watch out for. And like I say, you got to be accepting. If you're going to be sitting there scared of it could do this, it could do that, then you're never going to make money. Like I said, you got your rules, you got your strategy, you got to stick to your guns and trade it from there. So like I said, to me, this is my rules. It ticks all my boxes. I'm an idiot if I don't take it, because then what's the point in having those rules? And also, sorry Ruben, I was actually going to answer your question. My buy limit was 18.55.610. So I literally got wicked in. I literally was wicked in, and I've just been in profits. So yeah, that was my buy limit.
So you are in gold buys, Keegs. But I think we did share it.
I'm in gold buys. Yeah, we did share it longer. I told them already when that 30-minute confirmed that if I got a retest, my buy limit was in, and if I got a retest, I was in. I literally got wicked in, and I'm just cruising now.
I'm seriously fighting FOMO now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. If we don't get a retest of the round number at this 20 level, I'll monitor any breaks of structure above here, and we're gonna be quite aggressive with our entry. And DXY as mentioned, going for those Asia highs. So I think once we're back in the Asia range.
Come on, guys. We are at all-time high on viewers now. Like, come on, boys. Let's push. Like, we are so close to that 100 mark.
All right, guys. EURUSD. EURUSD. I want to take some buys on EURUSD. Just letting you guys know. Let's just quickly one-click trading. I've executed some buys right here on EURUSD, 15 pip stop, and our targets are gonna be, let me just mark this out, 15 pip stop, and I'll go through the trade now with you guys. Targets are gonna be 105.95, 24 pips, 105.95. That is the target. Let me just set 105.95. That is gonna be 2.4% trade. And what was I looking at? See how we held the daily pivot right here. Accumulation distribution started trading above the 200. We are back inside of the Asia range. Asia highs haven't been taken. We will monitor Asia highs as soon as we get there. And we had a nice little break of structure. right here, if you look left with me, there was the break. If you go to our Discord channel, in the education section, you will see all of my entry drills, and this is just purely a continuation trade, break of structure to the upside, and that is what we took right there. I don't trade EURUSD a lot, but I was browsing between GBPUSD and EURUSD, and EURUSD obviously leading the pack here between the two. So there's your trade. Some of you weren't ready. Some of you spilled some coffee on your keyboard, but that is also fun. I'm still looking at GJ. We will monitor GJ. And one thing I do want to see is I want to see DXY get below the Asia highs. And I think as soon as we are below the Asia highs, we can then start to get some momentum on this trade. Break even point for me 105.80. As soon as we hit 105.80, that's almost a 1%, but can we get a little runner here today? As mentioned, I'm risking 1.5% on this challenge. Obviously the target is 10%, so I'm going 1.5% per trade. Yesterday was a little bit clumsy. 2 break-even trades on GBPUSD, took the hit, 1.5% knock on NASDAQ, and then caught the buyers a little bit later in the session. I can't buy EURUSD for some reason. Or just make sure, if you're trading with Vault Funder, just make sure here that you right click show all, and remember the symbols are .a, so all of these symbols that are .a, those are the ones you can trade. Don't look at these standard server ones, look at the ones that are .a, if you were wondering. That's just a server, JC. There's different server groups. Alrighty guys, were you guys ready to take this? I don't think you were ready.
Okay guys, so gold is basically just short of 2% up already, so I'm stop loss at break even.
Geek, sorry, your entry was 610.
1855, 610. But it tapped me in at 611, but yeah, 610.
And you are targeting Asia lows.
Asia lows. And then my stop was 1853.62, so it was a 20 pip stop.
Bro, I'm so focused now on this Vault Funder account that I didn't take the trade on the My Funded FX account. Fuck. Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah guys, this trade is currently running 4,500 Madiba Rants. As soon as we hit 105.80, stops to break even, because we could reject the Asia highs and come all the way back down. Dude, I'm actually just wanting to even lock it in there, 10 pips. No, let's monitor it. Let's actually manage this trade well. No, I'm not. Guys, this week I'm not listening to Keegan. Last week I left a lot on the table, so my plan 1-to-1, or I'm gonna manage it level by level. I'm cuck with holding trades, Keeg, sorry. One of the most higher probability trades yesterday with NASDAQ, and I couldn't hold it. It's actually a miracle I can still hold on to my wife after 15 years. Absolute miracle. Can you check GJ, please? GJ, we've got our alert set at the half round number. Mazar. So I'm waiting for this half round number retest, or I'm going to take a very, very aggressive buy above 182.20. So either the one or the other, but I would love a retest of the round number. We haven't retested it, so I'm still looking for buys on that. Why do you battle to hold, Chris? I have the same issue. Not really battled. So I've seen too many times where I've left a lot of money on the table. So that is why I've just decided 1-to-1. I lock it in because all of those 1% tick over. So what I'll do is, for instance, I will take 90% off at 1-to-1, and I would leave a runner, and the runner is just purely for data analysis, for me to still be in the trade. And Neil asked me the same thing, and I said, Neil, the runner is not going to make you a lot of money, but the runner is at least going to basically eliminate that FOMO. So after a month, if you saw that all of your runners got stopped out at break even, then you know your full position would have also been stopped out at break even. Now let's say you took 10 trades, 10 break evens. Now instead of having 8%, now you've got nothing to show for it. You actually paid commissions on the trade. So but just saying, guys, EURUSD, we haven't retested Asia lows, so very likely you can get something like this. So just be very aware.
Sorry, Chris. So yeah, guys, I'm actually just letting you know I'm gonna monitor gold. I'm just gonna move my stop loss for now, just because I've noticed the dollar index is also at the Asia highs. So if I can see it holds Asia highs and wants to push down, I'm prepared to even take like half a knock on gold then. But if it breaks the Asia highs after testing it, then gold is just going to shoot up, because then we're going all down to Asia lows. So this is just off experience now. I'm going to monitor it a bit, but again, I am prepared to take a bit of a half a knock on the trade then if it does continue down.
$93 viewers, 7 more to go for the all-time. Okay, we already hit all-time highs today, but 10 more to go. And Nick, all the way from the UK, is going to send us his pick of the Borat suit. Jaden Free, Chris, Keeks, gee julle ook one-on-one klasse. Jaden, email info p@vaultmarkets.trade. We've got a trainer in office that is more than willing to assist you online or in person. channel blowing up indeed, Ronald. I think it was Ronald Groenewald that suggested the Discord as well. So Ronald, thank you for suggesting that. I think I wanted to make you a moderator, but I think we've hit our limit. Yeah. I don't know why I cannot add moderators. Sorry, Ronald. Yeah, guys, so just be very aware, we can push all the way down back to Asia lows to retest that and then go higher, because we haven't retested it. Pound yen, I'm just monitoring pound yen on this 5-minute candle. Damn. All right.
Okay, there we go, guys, and there goes the dollar. So that's where I was saying experience, guys. Just I've seen this too many times before. There goes the dollar, and gold should be shooting up.
Pound yen, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and move stops to break even. I'm just letting you guys know. Stops to break even. Trade is running 1.2. Let's see if we can get that full TP on stream. So stops have been moved to break even on Euro USD. Feel free to do with it what you like. We are risk free on this trade. No more risk on the table for me. I'm gonna shift my attention over to pound yen. If I can get a 5-minute pullback, I'm gonna be very aggressive and taking some buys on this. If we can just close somewhere there, this is going to be quite a aggressive setup. How far are we away from the 27, 8, 3, 2, 1? Right, guys, I'm in buys. Let me just quickly run over here. So I'm in buys. 20 pip stop on this. Just going with a 20 pip. I could actually add another 2 lots there. I didn't calculate my risk correctly. I'm just going for the 50, guys, so half round number. So this is going to be a relatively quick trade. Just going for the 50 on this. In and out, 1 to 1. Sorry, I've got 2 accounts that I'm trading here, so let me just grab that. Alright, GJ bars, took it on the close. I told you guys, as soon as we get a break of structure here above the 20, a little bit more aggressive than usual. Seems that we've got some momentum to the upside. 20 pip stop, just going for the 50, not much in it. So basically a 1.2% trade if we get it. That is the setup. Trading above the Asia, trading above the 20. For those guys of you that don't know, the 20 is also institutional level. That is something that I got taught by ICT back in the day when I mentored ICT. ICT was one of my students, and then he went on to go and develop the algorithm that runs the entire market. I'm kidding, guys, I didn't mentor ICT. I'm just having some fun with you guys. But this is the trade that we are in. No bottom wick on this 5. I don't necessarily like that, but we are in 1 to 1, and then Euro USD risk free. just need to monitor Asia highs. If we hold that retest, also weirdly enough, institutional level 105.80, we just need to hold that, and then we can get that break to the upside. Otherwise this is going to be a break even trade, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Also yet to retest Asia highs on DXY, so a lot of trading going on this morning. Let's see how she runs. So on EURUSD, we just need to hold. Let me just do this quickly.
Come on, guys. 3 more viewers. That's all we need. 3 more. Can we get there, fam?
3 more for 100. And can EURUSD hold Asia highs? I don't know, it seems unlikely, but let's see. Pound yen as well, no bottom wick, not necessarily the greatest if there's no bottom wick, but let's see. EURUSD, we would need to hold Asia highs. If we fail to regain Asia highs, this thing was up 1-to-1. Yeah, am I gonna kick myself again today for not taking profits? 97, guys. Are we gonna get that breakout to 100? We called 100 today. Before stream we said today is the day that we grab 100 viewers. 2 away. Share the stream with your brother, your sister, your mother, your boss at work. EURUSD, guys, I'm just gonna be honest, very likely break even on this trade, but that's fine. And then pound USD, pound yen. Oof, pound yen. Let's see. As soon as this 5-minute candle breaks the high, I will move stops to break even on this trade. So as soon as we break that 5-minute high on pound yen, I will move stops to break even. I don't want to see this coming back. So as soon as we break that high, I'm going to move stops to break even. That's also up, what is it, 10 pips. I will move stops to break even as soon as we hit that high. So alright,
hey,
I'm gonna,
boys, I saw it, we hit 103 viewers.
103.
Yeah,
guys, I'm going break even on pound yen. Like I said, quite an aggressive trade. Also this morning on stream, I mentioned that with everything that's going on, all of the headline risks, this thing can very easily turn around on you quite aggressively. And EURUSD, we are still in break even. We would need the next 5-minute candle or the next 2 5-minute candles to get back above Asia highs. Otherwise, break even on this, we can still potentially look for re-entries. Pound yen break even, stop side break even, so no risk on the table for pound yen. And I'm just targeting 182.50 for 24 pips. Can we get that on stream? That's gonna be, what is it? Yeah, that's basically a 1.5% trade. Both TPs are set. Currently running about 1.6% up on this 1 million rand challenge account. But let's see. Let's see if she can do some work for the lads. I would be very comfortable if Euro USD can break structure to the upside and get above Asia highs. 104 viewers. Keegan.
Well done, boys. We made it.
Guys, thank you so much for helping grow this channel, for helping us grow the Discord community. It's just, it was our idea, as mentioned, started off with 2 viewers, and technically those 2 viewers were all in the office here. It was myself and Mo, and then we got 8 viewers, then we got 10, and I still told Mo, never despise the day of small beginnings. And hitting the 100 mark officially for the first time. I know Chris is going to cry. Dude, I've told you guys, it's always been a dream for me to live stream. The thing is, I think it was 4 years ago, I lost, I barely even started, and I was like, what am I doing streaming for 4 people? And you're putting like your heart and soul into it, and you're literally streaming to yourself almost. Having to make up stuff like, oh, I got this message in the Telegram, somebody asking me about this. So I literally had to create topics to discuss. And while I'm sitting on the stream,
it's been a journey.
Kicks, imagine that you're streaming for like 4 people, and you are like, yo, a lot of guys have asked me about this Asia Eye, and then you're like, what is the Asia Eye? But nobody asked you. There's literally three people in the chat, and the one oak is literally trying to scam the other 2 that's in the chat.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much, man. This is honestly phenomenal. The first one was hitting 1,000, and to thank you guys, we are doing that giveaway. As mentioned, please check out my Instagram and check out the details on how to enter. This Thursday live on stream we'll be doing the giveaway, and hopefully we can fly you out the next week or the week thereafter. If you have to put in leave at work, then you can do that. Otherwise, you will come definitely within this month. And we're also going to start doing some giveaways for the prop firm as well. Check Vault Funder out in the link in the description as well. First regulated prop firm, regulated by the FSCA. But what a day on stream. Keegan calling out the gold bars. I called out the Euro USD bars, and as well as the pound yen bars. Pound yen bars look a little bit, I wouldn't say the best setup, because we haven't retested the 20 level, we haven't retested the Asia highs. So at any stage during today, price can literally come all the way back down to retest those levels. But I told you guys I'm going to be quite aggressive. If there is volume in the market, you're going to already see this volume starting to die down here. But we are risk free, so let's see. Maybe we get it, maybe we don't, but there's no risk on this trade currently. And then Euro USD as well. Now back at Asia highs. I think if we can start clearing this level, 3 minutes 20. I'm just letting you guys know, if we fail to break above this area, I will close out manually. But if we can close above that area, very likely we can see this push up to our full TP for, I think it's 2% if I'm not mistaken.
Okay guys, and also I'm setting gold to break even now. I hope you guys still held through that. I told you it was going. We are now just a bit delayed, but here comes that push. I am now at break even with my stop loss again.
And also just a big thanks to our broker partner Vault Markets for giving us this opportunity to stream. All of these initiatives were initially first discussed with them, and I can honestly tell you that Vault Markets is doing a lot in the back end to ensure that traders have the best experience. For those of you that traded NFP on Friday, you would have seen that Vault Markets was most probably the only broker that didn't have slippage during NFP. Spreads didn't widen up, so honestly, Vault, big shout out to Vault Markets. And yeah, again as well, today you can see the spreads on the prop firm that is using Vault Markets as a broker as well. That is literally the best spreads in the industry. So glad I found the stream. Shawnee Travels, I'm so glad you are here, my brother. May these streams enrich your trading journey, and not just your trading journey, your life as a whole. May you find inspiration, and may we all just inspire one another to be better every day. Believe me, I come here every morning trying to provide the best value that I can to make sure that I am locked in, because even though this is not financial advice, I am still accountable for what I put out on the stream. And the reason why the streams are growing and people come back every day, it's because there's value being shared every day. It is not a case of us trying to sell you any bullshit. It is literally us being transparent, taking our trades live. And I've mentioned it before, there's not even paid mentors that are trading live with their communities. You're paying money and they're not even trading live with you. So you need to ask the question, why are you paying money? Alright guys, Euro USD very close to TP. Are we going to hit a TP on stream? Currently running up 3.3%. Can she go for that level? Can she go for it? There she goes. TPs have been, I'm just going to close this one out manually. Alright guys, TP hit on Euro USD, and our next up to hit TP is pound yen. So Euro USD done and dusted, full TP right there. Well done. Give yourself a round of applause if you took that. And then next up is pound yen. Can we get a TP on pound yen? Absolutely magnificent day to be in the markets. This challenge account currently up 3.2%. If we hit this account's going to be up 4.5%. Started it yesterday. Just want to show you guys 10,032,000, not 10, dude, I'm Jacob Zuma now. 1,032,000 Rand, 473 and 60 cents. I almost fumbled the numbers there. Pound yen, can we get pound yen to hit on stream as well? Gigs, I think we, unlike other streamers that hit a loss when they hit all-time viewers, it seems like we are only hitting wins. I don't know.
It's only wins, yeah. We're keeping that momentum going, we're keeping the streak going. There ain't any losses coming, yeah. Guys, I told you gold was going to the moon. The dollar is melting. So this is just the start, guys. We are sitting 2.5% up.
Guys, can we get some GGs in the chat? Like, where else are you getting this? 4.5%. Technically, you guys should be up more than that because you didn't take the loss I took yesterday. Can we get some GGs in the chat? My goodness, where else are you seeing this? Trading live, terminal.
This is... Oof. Guys, we can trade live. We can trade on streams. We'll trade in person with you.
Guys, I'm locking it in here. Sorry.
Every single day.
Alright, guys, I locked in GJ. So 4.7% live on stream. Anybody calling cap, I don't know where you are. All of our streams from the start, live every single day. What's happening?
Just for you. You can get the goat. You know what it is, guys.
Pound yen, there she goes. I think it was yeah, literally a 1-to-1. You guys can hold for more. I told you guys I'm not gonna be greedy. 4.7% on the challenge account. Let's quickly go to the history. Here you can see the full history of this account. Let me go to the report on this as well. Let me just close pound yen here on the other funded account. And let's just go to report. Let's just get the music back on. Let's go report. Let's open up the HTML. 100% transparency here. Let's quickly look at the stats for this. I'm just going to pull it across. Alright, so first took that knock 1.5, then got it back. So profit factor of 4. Long trades 150%, short trades 100%, profit trades 60% win rate. And yeah, there you can see the profit factor, obviously giving you an idea. But full transparency here, in and out 2 trades. I'm very happy with that, guys. I don't know if you guys are happy. Literally, basically, what is it for today? Let's just go custom period. So 3.8%. If you were trading a funded challenge, remember I said I meant taking 1.5% risk, so a little bit more than 2.5 or hit all 3 trades and still in gold. Alex, beautiful. Keegs, well done, man. Also go back on the stream. Keegan mentioned he's gonna move his stops back to where they were. He didn't want to take the break even. Very well done. That's where experience comes in. Keegan calling that, saying like, look, I'm gonna be active in my management. I've seen how the dollar is basically holding a level, creating liquidity. We always talk about this. There's liquidity being formed there. At one stage it's going to flush. That's exactly what happened. We mentioned yesterday we were bearish on the dollar. Again today, go back to the start of the stream, we mentioned again we are bearish because we closed below that area right there.
We don't miss, guys. We don't miss. I'd actually, you know, the guys always said, hey, but at this point in time, I actually would be interested to see what our record is on wins and losses.
If somebody wants to go through the stream from the start and go and calculate it, please let me know. I'll appreciate that. Private school entries on gold. Yeah, their pound yen is also running to the R1. Damn, guys, what a session. What a flippin' day. What a session. Been keeping up with it since day one. I don't have the whole data with me, but you guys are slapping way over 60% win rate. I'd follow the ladies. Susie trades, but why wouldn't you follow us guys? We are actually very nice guys. I hope you following our trades, not just because we are men, but because we provide value. For all of the over traders, we've got US30 trading above Asia highs. So for those guys that don't have the ability to sit out, oh, but shit, hectic. Look at the 80. All right, now skip that. Over traders, I would say the best one most probably is NASDAQ. We'll monitor that. I'm here. Thanks so much, Susie. Made off what I make a day at work. RR, beautiful. I think at one stage brokers are gonna try and cancel the stream because people are making money. Bless session, guys. Thanks, Chalk. Guys, going back to the viewers, as you can see, we've just been making higher highs, higher lows. We have yet to form any buy side liquidity at this stage. It's just parabolic. I don't know where this is going to stop. 106. Is 100 viewers the new floor, Keegan?
Nah, we hit 111. We still had 100. We hit 111 earlier.
No, but I mean, it's like 100 the new like floor. We started 100.
Yeah, yes, this guys. It's actually crazy because I think even when I kind of joined the streams with Chris, like honestly, I think even then we were only doing like 10 people.
Yeah.
And to see where it is now, like, it's just love, guys, just love.
First time here today, and from what I monitored, I'm impressed. Thanks so much, man. Yeah, this is what we try and do. Take trades live. As mentioned, there's very few traders out there that trade live, even the paid groups.
Yeah, so Chris, and also, guys, I've told you I'm holding this gold trade because that dollar is just melting away.
Did you see the news that China is adding a new economic stimulus package? This is causing the weaker dollar. Alright, stimmy pack coming from China. US yield sharply lower on dovish Fed comments. Could it be the Fed jawboning the dollar? I don't know, guys. I was just looking at price action. Again, as mentioned, I'm not against fundamentals, but there was a time in my trading journey when I was so fundamentally focused that I was thinking fundamentally something had to happen. Price action is showing me something else, and I literally did not trade well. I sounded very smart. I could tell you all about the fiscal policy and the monetary policy and how the central bank policy diverged, and there's central bank policy divergence, and the bond market is diverging from the equity market, this and that, but I couldn't trade for shit. And then that's when I realized, if you go back to what the Dow theory states, is that all known information to the market will be discounted in price. So ultimately, whatever is known to the market will be discounted in price, meaning that when you talk about it in accounting terms or in economic terms, when you mention discounted, it just means that it will reflect in the price. So even though there's a lot of guys on YouTube trying to sound smart and they've got their little Bloomberg terminals, if you're not a portfolio manager and you're a Forex trader and you've got a Bloomberg terminal, I'm telling you now, you are a fucking idiot, because you don't need it. If you're doing portfolio management where you're actually building portfolios and you need a lot of data in terms of why you're making your decisions, and you've got a lot of analysts on your floor, then a Bloomberg terminal just to look at what you can see on Forex Factory. Sorry, my brother in Christ, you wasted $25,000. There's a 7-day free trial. You guys can go and try it out. Let's say, for instance, all right, we've got in 46 minutes, so FPC meeting minutes, then I'll say, okay guys, get ready, and they constantly feed you all of this information. What is the pricing? So for Forex, it's £174 a month, and it's constantly giving you all of those flows, giving you news. So if you really want to rather spend $174 on Squawk, and you're getting, these guys have Reuters terminals, Bloomberg terminals, and they literally feeding, it's like having your own analyst. They're constantly feeding you information.
So Chris, I just want to answer Garth quickly. Yeah, my stop loss is back at break even. So at this point where dollar is melted, it's giving me my confirmation. So yes, the gold can act independently sometimes, but for me, I will hold through. So at this point in time, like, I won't move it again now, because now there's nothing to dictate it, because the dollar has confirmed what I wanted to see. So I will set my stop loss to break even, and if it taps me out this time, then that's obviously because of some other influences. But yeah, this one's just at break even, and I will sit it out till TP.
Edgar, I've never heard of a, who is that? Mary Kate. She's got a Bloomberg terminal. I don't know Mary Kate. Never heard of a. Yes, Edgar's that guy, that naughty guy at school.
You know, he sits there, and literally I could just see as he's typing that message, he's got the biggest grin on his face.
Bro, Edgar is one naughty dude. Edgar, when we have the yen function, you are getting fined for wanting to stir the pot.
Yes, at this point he's worse than you.
No, bro, I'm done. I told you guys, I'm not mentioning anyone on stream. My Instagram is clean. Like, if I have to spend any more money in re-enabling my accounts, like, dude, I was literally at the point where I was like, just leave the account. And yeah, so I'm not, even though the 28th when I've got Sahil on, I'm just gonna be the mediator. Let me just put it straight. Sahil is gonna drop some bombs here on the 28th. I think a lot of influencers in the industry is gonna be mad at him. I'm just gonna mediate the stream. I'm gonna stay very neutral. But
that's the thing, you can't get upset if we bring on guests and the guests say something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm very neutral. Believe me, I'm not gonna get involved again. What a stream. JC 2% up on my first funded account. Well done, man. I could have been up.
A good day, guys.
I could have been up 7% on my funded account if I didn't. There's Hein, guys. Hein, we still waiting for the coffees. Kigs, are we gonna pay the hacker to take Hein down?
Han, you're going down, bro. You're gonna wish you brought us our coffees.
Hein's gonna be like, I think they're locking down in the finance niche. I have a new child to look after. No, man.
No, the guy's a fur daddy now.
Yeah, I have to say, Jay, nicest guy you'll meet, and when we have him on this Friday, I laughed so hard when he said it is the finance niche. When can withdraw on the funded account? Pot the killer, my brother in Christ. I hope you know that a funded account is a two-step evaluation. So your first step, you need to make 10%. Your second step, you need to make 5%. I don't know why this is showing 8%. That is wrong. And then on step 3, that is when you can start withdrawing your profit. Oh no, there goes my 15k followers. Getting on. And we've got Hein on next week, guys. Be sure to join in. Hein, if you will you just remember to send us that photo or come into the office so we can get a headshot of you?
I actually think we have the other one we took in the office the other day. So if he's happy with that photo, most of those at Mo can actually just use that one. So he just doesn't know if he's happy with that photo. Come on, guys. 3% in gold. And we're still holding this thing. Guys, I told you. I think, when have I taken a loss in gold there? I think it's been like, it's been a time.
I just want to quickly send something.
Chris, and I'm not touching any grass, that shit's wet outside. At this point, you can get some AstroTurf in the office or something.
Oh fuck. Sorry. This stage I have to say sorry a lot of times. All the ladies.
So Dustin, answering your question, once you've done phase 1, phase 2, when the account goes live, then you need to trade your 30-day, which is till your first withdrawal. So what we always say to guys, what I recommend, literally get yourself up 1%, 2%, and just put that account on the side just to get that month out the way, and then your payouts can start coming.
No, Dustin, so it is just 30 days before your first withdrawal. So with any other prop firm, so if you trade 1 day on it and you're done, you literally just need to wait 30 days. That's just for your first withdrawal. Peaches for Keegan, thanks so much, Shine. Neville M, can you have a look at Dow Jones, please?